to SVGTV News for Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. I am Rochelle Batiste with the details. Today, July 1st, 2025, marks the first anniversary of Hurricane Beryl's devastating passage through St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which caused significant destruction in the southern Grenadines. The storm claimed 6 lives, and the MV guidance vessels from Canouan, along with its 5-member crew, remains missing. To commemorate the anniversary, a remembrance and memorial event was held on the island of Canouan today, where a new ferry terminal was officially opened. Speaking at the event, Minister of Finance Camilo Gonzalz praised the people of Canouan for their strength and resilience in the face of tragedy and acknowledged the significant development progress made over the past year.
Even as we remember those who died, today is still a day of celebration, because we have proven in Canouan and we've proven in the Southern Grenadines that there is nothing that we cannot do as long as we work together. We worked night and day, the government doing its part, the residents doing their part, the homeowners and benefactors doing their part, and we have today elements in Canouan that look more beautiful than they looked before the hurricane passed. We're standing in an area that didn't exist before. And we're standing in an area that is a look forward and also a look to the past. It's made of the history of Beryl. It's made of the debris of Beryl, and it shows that Beryl could not break the spirit of the people of Canouan.
The finance minister highlighted the millions of dollars spent on recovery efforts in the southern Grenadines, including the restoration of electricity and water services, as well as income support for affected residents.
The government has spent on the Southern Grenadines in income support over $12 million. We have spent on the restoration of electricity over $20 million. We have spent on free shuttle service to the Grenadines over $5 million. We have spent money to restore schools, to rebuild houses, to purchase materials. And all that we have spent has not been enough, but it has been as much as we could spend in our limited circumstances. We're grateful, therefore, to other benefactors who came to the fore and raised their hand and said, I too will help in the reconstruction of Canouan. And I want to recognize especially Ian Wace for the magnificent work that he has done.
Minister Gonzalz also noted that while Canouan has recovered more quickly than Union Island and Miro, substantial work remains to be done to bring all affected communities back to full stability. Gonzalz expressed gratitude to the Gumbalimbo group led by Ian Wace for their significant contributions to the recovery process.
The work to recover is not yet complete. We haven't finished all that we have to do. But if we're fair and honest, we've done a tremendous amount of work in the last year. A lot of people who woke up on the 2nd of July would not have been able to imagine that Canouan would look like this a year later. And it is testimony again to all of that work. They say that in Chinese writing, the word crisis has 2 characters. One of the characters means danger, and the other one means opportunity. And together, they form the word crisis. We have seen the danger. Today, we are exploring all of the wonderful opportunities that come the day after the crisis. And those opportunities have allowed us to reimagine this town square, reimagine the ferry terminal, reimagine the jetty behind us, reimagine the schools, reimagine the roads, reimagine electricity, reimagine resilience in Canouan.
The memorial serves as a solemn reminder of the storm's lasting impact, while also recognizing the ongoing efforts to rebuild stronger and more resilient communities in the southern Grenadines. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Dr. Gonzalz has expressed a deep gratitude for the support his government received in the post-Hurricane Beryl recovery efforts, particularly in the southern Grenadines. Speaking at today's Remembrance and Memorial event on Canouan to mark the first anniversary of the storm, the Prime Minister praised the swift recovery efforts on the island. He specifically credited the Gumbalimbo group led by Ian Wace for their significant role in helping the community rebuild.
Ian is quite correct. We met for the second time at the airport here in Canouan. And we spoke about many things, and I will tell you some of them, and how we decided to function. He told me that he was earmarking something in the region about $5 million US to assist with the reconstruction of the Southern Grenadines, and in particular, Canouan. I thanked him, and we spoke of ways in which we will cooperate practically. I asked him if he had ever been to Union Island. He told me no. I said, I want you to come with me. So we went. When he saw it, he said, Ralph, what are you going to do about this? Canouan is bad, but this is utter devastation. Had a further conversation, and he is correct. Before we left Canouan, before we left Union Island, the number had magnified from 5 million US to 25 million US.
The Prime Minister also revealed that Ways extended his support to Union Island at his personal request, providing additional aid to communities still grappling with the aftermath of the hurricane. Gonzalz went on to commend the ongoing efforts of Romanian workers who remain on the island assisting with reconstruction projects.
I wanted the nation of Romania to know how much we value their fellow citizens, even though they were recruited through Ian Ways. The nation did not know about the tremendous work that they had been doing. So I organized to make an official visit to Romania. We had diplomatic relations with Romania, and we have some students there at university. And I went and I met the students. But I also wanted to have a meeting with the Prime Minister, in addition to deepening our relations, to express gratitude to him for the work that his fellow countrymen and women were doing here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I gave him a plaque containing the 22 names of the persons from Romania who are here working right in this particular area.
Meanwhile, Ian Ways, head of the Gumbalimbo Group, acknowledged a strong partnership with the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in rebuilding both Canouan and Union Island following the devastation caused by Hurricane Beryl.
I had come down with a certain perspective about what I should try to do. By the time I left this gentleman, he had extracted 5 times the amount of money out. 5 times. If you don't think that is the most capable politician in the world, right? The man is ridiculous. Just when you think you have extracted enough money, he asks for more, and more, and more. And then he tells you with this wonderful look, come on, a bit more. And I think that is remarkable. I stand here having received an anal lobotomy of extraction of money. And I am unbelievably proud for having done so.
Ways added that providing assistance was not only necessary but a privilege, emphasizing that the recovery was a collaborative effort involving local residents.
I'm unbelievably proud because we did all of this together, right? I didn't come down here with this firm idea of what we should all do. I didn't have the view that we should redevelop this area here, the square, or we should build shops, or we should put... All I came down and think we have to put roofs back on. We have to rebuild this community, and we have to do it with love, and with care, and with spirit. And hundreds of you have done this. And there are over 510 names on that plaque over there by the shops. 510 names. And that's not all of the names. I'm sure there are many other people who came and did this but have not been honored. But we have never, ever can forget what everybody did. So the reason I'm a man of few words is I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about us. I want it to be about the fact that we did something that is unbelievable.
The Gumbo Limbo Group's contributions have been widely praised, with many seeing their involvement as instrumental in helping some of the hardest hit communities regain stability and hope. At today's event, several persons were recognized for their contribution in helping with their recovery effort post-Hurricane Beryl. And President of the opposition New Democratic Party, the NDP, Dr. Godwin Friday, and Member of Parliament for the Southern Grenadines, Terence Oliver, visited schools in the Southern Grenadines yesterday and today. In news release from the party cells during their visit, they distributed cash awards to students who completed their CSEC and CAPE exams. It was noted that Dr. Friday remarked that this has been one of the most challenging years in living memory for the people of the Southern Grenadines following the devastating destruction caused by Hurricane Beryl. However, despite these hardships, these students have shown remarkable resilience in continuing their education and worked tirelessly during the academic year. A Member of Parliament for the Southern Grenadines, Terence Oliver, added that the commitment and dedication demonstrated by these students are truly inspiring and serve as a shining example across St. Vincent and the Grenadines, paying tribute to the parents, families, teachers, and the community who have supported the students over the past year in the most trying circumstances. The NDP says the initiative underscores the party's ongoing commitment to supporting the people of the Southern Grenadines in their recovery efforts following Hurricane Beryl. In other local news now, we hear that police in the South Central Division are currently investigating a shooting incident in Belair that resulted in serious injuries to an adult male. The incident occurred around 8 p.m. yesterday. Preliminary investigations revealed that the victim was sitting outside a liquor and provision shop when he heard gunshots ring out, which prompted him to flee for safety. During his escape, he sustained a gunshot wounds to his leg and finger before managing to reach a nearby residence. Police officers from the district were alerted and responded swiftly, secured the scene, and ensured that the victim was transported to the Milton Cater Memorial Hospital for medical treatment. The police are actively seeking to identify and apprehend the perpetrator. The RSVGPF urges anyone with information related to this incident to come forward and assist with the investigation. Members of the public may contact a police emergency numbers at 999 or 911, police control at 784-457-1211, the Calico Police Station at 784-4584-200, or the Criminal Investigations Department or the Major Crimes Unit at 784-45-61810. The police say all information received will be held in strict confidence. And the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is requesting the public's assistance in identifying a deceased male, John Doe, who was found in the village of Fairhall today. The individual was discovered with multiple gunshot wounds to the body. If you have any information that can assist with this investigation, you are asked to contact the police using any of the following numbers. The emergency number, that is 911-999, police control 784-457-1211, the Calico Police Station at 784-45-84200, or the Major Crime Unit, a telephone number 457-1211, extension 4876, or speak with any police officer or at any police station you feel comfortable with. The police say all information shared will be kept strictly confidential. Strictly confidential, sorry. The police say your help could be critical. Please come forward. the St. Vincent and Grenadines Hotel and Tourism Association, the SVGHTA, has partnered with a technical and vocational education and training TVET program to launch an apprenticeship initiative and introduce tourism education in local schools. The announcement was made by the SVGHTA President Isola Gonzalz during the closing ceremony of Restaurant Week 2025 held on Saturday. According to Gonzalz, the apprenticeship program has already seen early success with 5 restaurants currently participating. Additionally, 6 schools have agreed to incorporate tourism-related topics into their curriculum as part of the broader effort to expose students to career opportunities in the sector.
We are teaming with TVET in an apprenticeship program, and so far we have Canawan Estates, Grenadine House, ADA, and 2 other entities that will be joining us in this apprenticeship program, where persons will be coming in and learning what we do, and then they will be certified by TVET. Continuing on to that, we have our Adopt Your School program, and here we will be teaching from age 8 and up hotel and tourism in schools, and I am really looking forward to that. And we are teaming again with TVET. We're going to be encouraging the schools to have tourism clubs and, building that relationship.
Gonzalz is also encouraging more restaurants, hotels, and other stakeholders in the hospitality sector to join the program. The program is being offered by the SVGHTA.
Those of you in the hotel industry, the tour industry, we are encouraging you as well to come out and join us so we can teach the young ones what is expected when they get into the world of work. Because we cannot wait until you're 16 and 17 and say, okay, this is my field, and then when you get there, it is really not. So we want to start that training from early. So we again will be teaming with TVET come September. That will be rolling out, and between Effie and myself, we have already visited several schools along with Mrs. Hanaway, and we have 6 schools on board. We have 6 schools, thank you very much. We have 6 schools on board so far, and I'm quite sure many more will be joining us as we go. So please, as I said before, partner with us. Let us help the young ones that are coming up, because tourism is our business, and we want to ensure that persons who are coming into the field, that they understand what is expected of them when they get into the tourism sector as well.
In addition to the current partnership with TVET, the SVGHTA plans to roll out several new initiatives aimed at enhancing the quality and standards of services delivered across the tourism sector. These upcoming efforts are part of a broader strategy to make St. Vincent and the Grenadines more competitive and attractive as a tourism destination. Tourism remains one of the key pillars of the Vincentian economy, and initiatives like these are seen as a vital step towards building a stronger, more resilient and professional workforce in the industry. 3 students, 2 from Thomas Saunders Secondary School and 1 from the St. Vincent's Girls High School, are currently painting murals at the Victoria Park as part of the Ministry of Culture's annual mural competition. The students were winners of this year's competition, held under the theme Where It Began, which pays a tribute to the origins of Carnival in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. SVGTV News spoke with the 2 students from Thomas Saunders Secondary who shared insights about the meaning and inspiration behind their mural designs.
The mural is about Carnival, like you said, and when it started in 1997, and where it's going now. I learned a lot about Carnival, and I'm improving my skills, my painting skills, and he is a drummer. Like, he plays the drum and stuff, but the drum is not there as yet. It's supposed to be painted today.
And what about this here?
This is a Moko Jumpy. He's just like in the shadows. He's like those man right there. And the tall sticks. with the strings and stuff. It's just, I want them to be known about how it started. I want them to be educated. I want them to know that we worked very hard so that they could see our skills. I like that it's telling us about, you know, what happened, how it started. I like the colors, and I like drawing from since I was small. I used to like draw all the time. So it came like a hobby and a habit. So yeah, I literally like begged my parents to join Mrs. art classes because I wanted to improve my art, learn most things, you know.
The mural painting began last week and is being supervised by Shanika Stewart, Visual Arts Development Officer at the Ministry of Culture. Stewart explained that the project is part of a broader initiative by the ministry to promote and elevate the role of visual arts across the country.
As a Visual Arts Development Officer at the Department of Culture, I wanted to start increasing the visibility of visual arts in St. Vincent because we do have a lack. We have some, but we still have a lack in terms of Vincentian art on a public display. So I would hope, and I will, right, get almost every community to have an array of different varieties of visual arts, and not just murals, but installations, sculptures, those kind of things. But this is a start. We're still at mural stage, but we're getting there. Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture has put on an annual mural competition under the Department of Culture. So what you're seeing is a result of those who have won and is now putting that winning design on the wall. And I'm happy to say it's one of our young people, several of our young people.
The murals at Victoria Park are expected to be completed by this weekend, just in time for the height of Vinci Mass celebrations. The Center for Enterprise Development, Inc. CED, will be holding its business pitch competition in the next 2 weeks, at which time it says 5 dynamic entrepreneurs will compete for a chance to secure funding through its Technical Assistance for Men's Employment and Entrepreneurship Development Project, TAMID. The competition will highlight innovation, social impact, and business readiness. The 5 finalists will be vying for the cash grants in the competition, which is being organized by the CED, the executing agency for the TAMID project, with funding from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The finalists are Eric Clark of Tariq's Poultry and Meats, Jesse D'Souza of Vibes Concrete Products and Services, Hartium Farrell of Hartium Farrell Couture, Rishon Richardson of Exotic Services Limited, and Farik Short of Union Food Processing. The competition is one of the major highlights of the project, which commenced in January. The project was developed by the CED to equip male entrepreneurs with the skills necessary for sustainable growth and development in their enterprises. It is focused on 3 key components: personal and professional development, mentorship, and financial grants. The event will take place on Tuesday, July 15, 2025, before a panel of judges at the CED's conference room. First and second place winners will each receive cash grants of $15,000 EC dollars and $10,000 EC dollars respectively. The TAMID project will end with a closing ceremony on July 18th, when the winners of the business pitch competition and the other participants who complete the project will receive financial grants that will be used to improve and expand their businesses.